there. If today's joke made you smile, why not subscribe? Subscribing is free and helps keep the fun coming. I'd be delighted to have you as a friend.
An old cowboy owned a small ranch in New Mexico. The New Mexico Wage and Hour Department claimed he was not paying proper wages to his help and sent an agent out to interview him. "I need a list of your employees and how much you pay them," demanded the agent. "Well," replied the rancher, "there's my ranch hand who's been with me for 3 years. I pay him $600 a week plus free room and board. The cook has been here for 18 months, and I pay her $500 per week plus free room and board. Then there's the half-wit who works about 18 hours every day and does about 90% of all the work around here. He makes about $10 per week, pays his own room and board, and I buy him a bottle of bourbon every Saturday night. That's the guy I want to talk to, the half-wit," says the agent. "That would be me," replied the rancher. An old duck waddles into a small-town bar in Florida and hops up onto a stool. The bartender looks over his glasses and says, "Well, what can I get you?" The duck tilts his head and says, "You got any grapes?" The bartender chuckles and says, "This is a bar, pal. We serve beer and whiskey, not grapes." The duck nods politely, says, "All right, thanks," and waddles out. The next day, the same duck walks in, hops up on the stool, and asks, "You got any grapes?" The bartender sighs and says, "Didn't I tell you yesterday? No grapes. This is a bar." The duck smiles, says, "Okay, appreciate it," and leaves again. On the third day, the duck comes back, hops up, and says, "You got any grapes?" Now the bartender's getting irritated and says, "Listen here, no grapes. And if you come back asking again, I'll nail your feet to the floor." Sure enough, the next day the duck walks in again, hops up on the stool, and the bartender says, "Let me guess, you're here for grapes?" The duck looks at him and asks, "You got any nails?" The bartender blinks and says, "No, why would I have nails?" The duck grins and says, "Well then, you got any grapes?"